Yeah, I think it was getting to a stage where we needed to make a move. There's only so many runs that you can sort of play with when a partnership gets going, and Finch and Labuschagne make it look easier than it previously was. So, I threw everything at it, and the guys bowled unbelievably well. For Joff and Woakes to come back like that was outstanding, and it was almost. I think it makes more of a difference when Australia don't make too many mistakes, like LBW sort of either nip back or swung back, and then the bowl as well. I mean, that's a bowler getting a batsman out. It's not a batsman making a massive mistake. So when you make inroads like that, it obviously sends quite a big message for two guys that are going in to how difficult it is out there. So that both of them were outstanding and almost set the tone for the rest of the innings. Oh, extremely satisfying. I'd probably there's been 2 games in one in each series so far this summer that the bowlers have made us look really good. They really have. When there's been something on offer, they've held their own, they've hit their lengths, they've done exactly what's needed at the time, and it's worked. So I think that will give them not only confidence to execute in that situation again, but also belief, no matter what the situation of the game is. Yeah, he's responded unbelievably well, and I think if you watch some of the probably the T20 games in particular, the guys, for a guy who's spent so much time in the bubble and has been an integral part of our whole summer, particularly with Red Bull, he is really loving and enjoying playing cricket. He's got a smile on his face every time he takes the field. He's enjoying the challenge of playing against a strong Australian team. It doesn't really bother him that we're playing on slow wickets. He always seems to find a way of finding inroads or solving a problem that might be there. So he's still taking everything in his stride, which is great. I think there always is. He certainly in with the white ball, he hasn't had a bad day out yet, which is so rare. For playing at the highest level, you have maybe 1 in 4, 1 in 5 really, really good days out, and the rest are sort of average. You contribute when you can, but he's just continuing to prove. He's awesome to have in our group.
Thank you. Nicely. It was a really tough wicket, especially to start on, and unfortunately, we just couldn't get through that period, and couldn't finish it off. So, disappointing end to the night. I think having fielded 50 overs on that wicket, we knew it was really going to be really hard work. So, obviously really happy when Marnus and Aaron were going, along nicely. But I think I heard at one stage the commentator saying, they're going along, beautifully here. They're walking at home, whereas none of us were thinking that. We knew the last 80 or 90 runs were going to be hard work on that wicket, especially as the ball got a little bit softer and older. So, the mood was pretty good, to be honest. Everyone, I'm sure came up with their plans and their ideas. There was no, real nervousness or anything. We've all played a lot of cricket, so just a tough finish in the end. Absolutely. I'll get my head around that tomorrow. I'll have a little bit of look at footage. There's a couple of things. As I said, on that wicket for 40 overs, it felt like good length bowling was the hardest to hit, and then suddenly they started hitting them quite nicely. So, we'll have a review for sure. We kept them down in those last 10. I think we went for 80 odd. We're suddenly only chasing 200, and it's a different game. But what I will say is, Adil and Tom are both really good batsmen. So they might be batting, 9 and 10, but for sure when they walked out, we knew that they're still can really hold a bat.